welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today I'm going to be doing a collective reading. But for those of you who are new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you're looking for daily tarot readings, I post every single day on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. And if you're looking for daily long readings, more in-depth readings, I post every single day on my YouTube channel, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer a variety of those on my website, innercircleguidance.com. So let's find out what you need to know today. What do you need to know today? We have the Ten of Wands. We're feeling very burdened, very overwhelmed at the moment. We have the Emperor. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. So there's been a lot of stress, a lot of burdens, a lot of cycles that are closing out, doors that are closing, because we're stepping into a new energy. And we're realizing that in order to do that, we have to level up. We have to step into this Emperor energy where we're really claiming our independence, our authenticity. We're really stepping into an action-oriented type of energy so that we can achieve all of our goals. And it's really going to require us to not get carried away emotionally and come at it from a very logical standpoint. And I'm hearing too, coming at it from a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I guess grounded sort of energy. And there may also be someone that is going to be coming in soon that's going to be helping you level up in certain areas of your life. So you're being encouraged to be open to help at this time and be open to ask for help at this time. Because you're going to have a lot of opportunities. You're looking at the big picture here. You're looking at your long-term future. You're not just looking at short-term goals. And although you may be kind of happy in your situation at this time, there's still certain things in certain areas of your life that haven't quite come together the way that you were hoping for just yet. And I'm seeing here with this Three of Wands that there is a potential that you may need to move or change jobs, or there may be some sort of shift happening in order for you to achieve your goals. So let's get a couple more cards here. I also just heard that you may have a lot of options right now, but maybe you're not sure the best route to take or the best decisions to make in order to get you to your Ten of Pentacles. So in thinking about that, that may be some of the questions that you end up asking a mentor or a father figure or a parent, or somebody, you know, even if it is your mom, whoever it is, who's in more of that Emperor energy of getting things done, you know, sitting on their throne, you know, that kind of like Your Highness type of energy where they're going to give you all the guidance that you need and the wisdom that you may be lacking in order to get to where you're going. They may be able to tell you things from a different perspective that gets you thinking about different ways you can achieve the things you're trying to achieve. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Two of Swords. we have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Cups. All right, so I'm seeing that with this Page of Swords, there is somebody in your circle of either friends or friends of friends, somebody who is keeping an eye on the work that you've been doing, or an eye on something having to do with your finances or your abundance. And they've been keeping an eye out because you're starting to gain some interest, and this could be in terms of career, this could be for that, this could also be in some sort of project you're working on, and somebody is watching to decide if they want to come in to help. And so that could be part of this energy as well, this Emperor energy. And it's somebody who's willing to offer you teamwork, who's willing to work together with you. Now, there's a little bit of confusion here with this Two of Swords, and it may be that there might still be some information missing with this situation. There may be some illusions at play, or there may be just certain information that's not been released yet. And it could be in areas where you need to still work on, or it could have to do with some sort of offer or an apology that may be coming in. So let's get some more information on this Two of Swords. So what is this decision about? We'll take two cards. What is this decision or this confusion about? These two cards are sticking out, so I'm going to take them because I asked for two. Odd. So we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Eight of Swords. Well, the Six of Swords has to do with, well, sometimes it's literally leaving a situation. Other times it is going into calmer waters. But with the situation, we have these different swords that are still on the boat. So even if we're going into calmer waters, whatever situation there's confusion and things about is something that's going to follow us on our journey a little bit further here. And so what I'm kind of seeing here, and the message that is now coming to me, is that in addition to somebody watching and wanting to potentially help you in some sort of team aspect with teamwork, there also may be a new idea coming in that's got you a little confused as to whether or not you want to go in this direction or you want to stay in your current situation. And I'm hearing that staying in your current situation with whatever this decision is really based in fear of losing the things you currently have, and also fear of moving forward. And it would require you to overlook certain situations. Very strange. So this could have to do with your career. This could have to do with a certain area of your life in regards to finances. Could also be in terms of mental health or some sort of breakthrough. And maybe it's also questioning as well whether or not you want to ask for help. And part of that has to do with leaving the situation. Maybe you're afraid of asking for help here, because we had talked about that in this row. So that's kind of what I'm picking up on here. And I'm picking up on that people are willing to be generous right now. They're willing to be helpful. So you kind of have to step out of your pride here. If you want to accomplish the things that you want, you may need to ask for some help. Let's get just some last guidance here. What is some final guidance that you need to know right now? I did just see the Chariot as I was shuffling. So the Chariot has to do with new opportunities rushing in. It can have to do with family or work coming together in a more balanced way. It can have to do with balance in general, internal balance, spiritual balance. All right. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Queen of Cups. Okay, so I just got a different message here. For some of you, this decision that you're hung up on is because you're not 100% sure yet about the intentions that are coming from somebody else. And you're not sure if this person is taking advantage of you or not. And I'm hearing that here very soon, I would say even in the next couple days to a week, there's going to be some sort of communication coming in or realization that's going to tell you the answer to that. And that may be part of why you're kind of like contemplating right now about your steps forward here, is because you may be trying to decide if a certain person is going to be part of your Ten of Pentacles or not. And so I would highly suggest taking a lot of time this week and next week, depending on your situation, to reflect on this situation that you're trying to make a decision on. Because I think it's going to become very obvious here shortly. Because if this person is taking advantage of you or trying to take advantage of you or being dishonest, there's going to be indicators of that. So we see how this person took the swords, and then there's two swords that are kind of like left behind. They're leaving a breadcrumb trail. So pay attention to any red flags or any energy that seems off. However, don't get so caught up in becoming a detective that you lose focus towards what you're trying to do long term and towards your Ten of Pentacles. Anything in terms of communication is going to come in divine timing, and it's going to come to you in a way that is going to be very obvious. Now, if you choose to put the blindfold on and ignore those things, then that's going to be on you. But what I'm seeing here is that you're going to be given the opportunity to see it, if that's what's going on here. If it's not, same thing. It's going to be very prominent and you're going to be able to figure it out and move forward. So I am hearing, on a different note, that your fortunes are going to be changing. So if you have been struggling, you may be receiving help. If you are doing very well at this time, then you may be giving help to somebody else who's important to you. And so you're being asked to remember and be grateful for the things and the blessings that you've been given, but also remember to help others when you're given the chance. And that's going to come back to you. So be loving at this time towards yourself, towards other people, which is where this Queen of Cups is coming in. Have empathy and focus on your goals. Continue to stay focused on what you're trying to achieve here. So I'm just going to get one card from the Signs of the Times Oracle deck, just as whatever sign the universe is looking to give you right now. What is a sign that you need to see right now? Just saw lightning again. Lightning and disruption. That card, every single time I've picked up this deck this week, has shown up in one way or another, either in the cards that I've pulled or I happen to see it when I'm shuffling. So this week we're still trekking through the disruptions that started around the full moon. All right. We have the bullseye, focus. So that goes back to what I was saying before. Make sure that you're focusing on your goals. With this whole situation of trying to figure out what's going on with this person or the situation, of whether or not you're being taken advantage of, you have to remember that if you go looking for trouble, trouble is always going to find you. So have an open mind. Don't always have the worst expectations of people or situations. However, don't ignore the signs that you're given either, or the energies that you're given either. It's a delicate balance, because when you focus too much on the negative because you expect it, you start attracting that energy to you. So instead of trying to investigate too much into this situation, focus on the other things that are important to you, that are positive towards your goals. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's very easy when these things happen for them to then become major setbacks instead of just weird bumps in the road, because we get hyper fixated and focused on the negative. And you may really want to know what's going to happen with this situation, but the thing is that if this person is being negative towards you in any way, the breadcrumbs are going to be there. You're going to find out anyways. And you're going to find out when it's time for you to find out. So don't waste your energy doing detective work on negative crap. Be smart, make smart decisions about it. Don't ignore it, but make sure you are bullseye focused on where you're trying to go, which is your 10 of Pentacles here. And that is the lesson that this situation is trying to teach you. It's trying to teach you how to remain focused when other crap is going on. Because if you want to elevate to the next level, and you want to be that emperor, and you want to sit on your mighty throne, you have to embody that energy. And emperors are not going to deal with silly BS. They're not going to get distracted from ruling their kingdom. So that being said, don't get distracted from ruling your kingdom here. Step into your energy, take your throne, pass judgment when needed, but don't leave your throne to go on a different adventure that you're not trying to put your focus into. So that is, I would say, the main goal here. And we have 4 here as well, 4-0, which when you add up is still 4. 4 has to do with change and has to do with being protected. So, and it's interesting because this bullseye here sort of has an evil eye type of energy because of its circular nature. And, you know, it has these blue dots and then a different color in the middle here. It almost looks like an eyeball. And so you are being protected. And what's interesting here too is we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on one side and 4, 3, 2, 1, which has to do with balance. So you see how things are mirroring each other. So if you are, like I said, going off on an adventure that you're not trying to get to, it's really just going to end up being a detour. And that energy is going to be mirrored back to you. Whereas if you are hyper fixated and focused on what you're trying to achieve and the positive things in your life, instead of these silly things that are demanding attention from you that you don't necessarily need to be giving so much of, it's going to mirror back to you that energy. You're going to then be more successful because you're going to be putting your focus into your success, into planting your seeds, into your 10 of Pentacles. So this is your reading. And if it resonated with you, I want you to put in the comments below this affirmation. I am bullseye focused on my abundance. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.